Dalton's atomic theory. Dalton has put forward in 1803 his theory. According to his theory, atoms are indivisible and indestructible. All the atoms in an element are alike, while our different elements we have the different atoms with the different masses. Now to understand it, let us have an example of it. Now here you see, this is like according to the John Dalton, the atom will look like. It is indivisible and indestructible. All the atoms of the same element are alike, as you see here. And if it is different, then it will be, if the elements are different, then of course the atoms will be different. Now, further we'll understand about it. Let us take an example of bundi laddu. Now, bundi laddu, if you observe, bundi laddu is made up of small bundis, right? So you have a big sphere which is made up of small sphere, right? Now take one another solid ball and cut it in a shape. What you will get? You will get two equal halves of it. Now bundi laddu is found to have an internal structure which is formed by sticking the small bundis to each other, isn't it? Now, however, the solid ball is not having any internal structure. The atom is described by Dalton turns out to be very hard, solid sphere with there is no internal structure. So according to Dalton, it is a solid sphere with no internal structure. So according to Dalton's theory, the mass was distributed in an atom uniformly, completely everywhere. The scientist J.J. Thomson demonstrated experimentally that negative charged particles are inside the atom and have a mass of 1800 particles. Now, here is Sir John Thomson and his solid sphere. Now, what J.J. Thomson said that there is negative charge present in an atom, and if you will take 1800 such negative element the particles of an atom, and it will keep on one pan, and on another pan it will keep as a hydrogen atom, then it will come to an equilibrium. Means that 1000 the mass of one negative charge, which will slowly say as electron later on. So mass of one negative charge is 1 upon 800 times of the mass of one hydrogen. Later these negative particles were called as electron. Okay. So common substances are usually electrically neutral. Obviously, the molecules of substance and atom which combine chemically to form molecules are electrically neutral, which means we should have the positive charge also and we should have the negative charge also. Then only the atom will be electrically neutral. So we came to know about the negative electron. So there must be some positive charge also, right? So now the next scientist, Thomson, has given his model, his idea that how the atom will look like. And J.J. Thomson said that it is like a plum pudding. Now what is plum pudding? Let us understand that. Thomson and his plum formula. Just remember this particular diagram. There is a sphere and this you will see the positive charge inside it. Now varieties of ways came across. कैसे होगा? एटम ऐसे दिखता होगा या ऐसे दिखता होगा? Will it look like this or will it look like this? There were various ideas came in the mind of the scientist. Now let us understand about the plum pudding. Now observe this particular diagram. Now see, this is the pudding which was famous that time. You can see this holes in between. Now here their children used to put the dry fruits. Nowadays they are putting the dates also. So this is how the plum pudding will look like. Observe this diagram. Now see this. This is plum pudding and this is the Rutherford. So how it will look like? That full sphere, full sphere is positively charged. Okay, and there are negative charges which are embedded into it. Now I will just give another example from your day-to-day life. You have seen watermelon. वाटरमेलन के सीड कैसे ही वाटरमेलन के अंदर ऐसे एम्बेडेड होते हैं, घुसे हुए होते हैं. So ऐसे ही समझ लो the atom will look like the entire the sphere is positively charged और उसमें बीच बीच में hole है in which the negative charged particle which was later called as electrons are embedded. Okay, and according to him that the distribution of positively charge is balanced by the negative charge of electrons and therefore the atom is electrically neutral. Okay, now we'll go towards the next scientist. कुछ तो गड़बड़ हो गया इसमें. That is overcome by the Rutherford. Let us understand about the things. Now plum pudding is the plum cake in the Swedish prepared during the Christmas. In the olden time, this dish was made by the western countries by adding pieces of the dry fruits called plum. Now we are using the raisins or the dates. We had seen first Maharishi Kanad, who said that division of the matter into small particle has a limit and that smallest part is called as Parmanu. Democritus, Greek philosopher, says that smaller particle of matter as atom. And then Dalton says that it is like a sphere. Right? It's like a solid sphere. And then slowly we came across J.J. Thomson. He said that there is a negative charge and he put forward this plum pudding model says that the entire sphere is positively charged and there are negatively charged electrons embedded in it. Now, after understanding all the scientists will go across the important, very much important theory which is put forward in the 20th century by Rutherford. Now, Rutherford studied the inside of atom by his calibration of the scattering at experiment and put for the nuclear model in the year 1911. Now, how it is done? Let us understand the experimental arrangement. Rutherford has taken a very thin gold foil. Here we have the gold foil of the thickness 10 raised to minus 5 millimeter. So it is very thin. जैसे वरक होता है ना वैसे. And bombarded it with the positively charged alpha particle. So here children we have the source of alpha particle and from that the alpha particles are passed from the radioactive element and he observed the alpha particle part by the means of the fluorescence screen. Here we have the fluorescence screen I had shown with the this is the fluorescence screen. Okay, so this is what is the experimental arrangement. So around the gold foil, this fluorescent screen was kept. Here the source of alpha particle allowed to pass through the slit and then allowed to bombard and on the gold foil. Okay, so from here you observe this is the gold foil and this is from here the alpha particles are coming. Now it was expected that the alpha particle would get reflected from the gold foil if the positively charged mass been evenly distributed. What the Thomson said, J.J. Thomson said, the full atom is covered with a positive charge na, and in between the negative charge are embedded. So अगर positive charge and alpha particle also positive and positive they repel each other. So that means it will go here and again it will come back, isn't it? Because positive and positive repel. So that is what it was the assumption that all the alpha particle will reflect back from the gold foil if it is positively charged, right? So, but what happened unexpectedly? Most of the alpha particle went straight through the foil. Means ये ऐसे और ऐसे pass हो गए. It passed through the foil straight away. So, what you will observe that this is has passed straight away. Okay. Then a small number of alpha particles get deflected from the original path. अभी ये पॉजिटिव चार्ज है, पॉजिटिव चार्ज डिफ्लेक्ट होगा अपने चेयर से चेंज होगा, सपोज ऐसे या ऐसे. सो वो क्यों होगा? पॉजिटिव चार्ज टर्न होगा, उसका मतलब क्या? देयर मस्ट बी सम नेगेटिव चार्जेस, राइट? तो वहां पे नेगेटिव चार्ज तो पॉजिटिव एंड नेगेटिव अट्रैक्ट्स ईच अदर, सो इट विल मूव टुवर्ड्स दैट साइड, right? So what we observe when it has moved from some angle, that means यहाँ पे सब जगह पे कहाँ तो भी negative particles are present, right? What extra observation was there? That some of the alpha particles deflected to a larger angle. Means यहाँ पे ही सिर्फ negative charge ऐसे नहीं, यहाँ पे भी है. So you have the negative charge here also, you have negative charge here also, you have here, everywhere, right? So this is what was understood. So the last observation made by he that very few means कितने out of 20,000 only one, out of 20,000 alpha particle only one alpha particle bounce back. पहले तो सोचा था कि सबके सब बाउंस होंगे, बट ओनली वन आउट ऑफ 20,000 was has बाउंस बैक. मतलब यहाँ पे कहाँ पे पॉजिटिव चार्ज है सेंटर पार्ट में, एंड फ्रॉम दैट इट हैज गॉट repulsion took place and it has bounced back, right? So what is the conclusion made, children, from this? From this the conclusion made is, see, first what we understood that most of the particle went pass through straight away, right? And it has passed through the gold foil straight away, many of them. That means वहां पे कुछ भी नहीं है, खाली जगह है. That means there must be very much empty space around it, correct? And then it has deflected to some angles to some more angles. So that means there are negatively charged scattered here and there in the atom. And then at the center part there is positive charge. Positive charge is at the center. Followed? So my atom will look like this. Positive charge in the center और आजू बाजू ये सब ऐसे negatively charged electrons are there. Correct? So he has given the idea. It will look like this. Is this part clear?